Hello there you are. Hello and a very, very good evening. My name's Sean Ryan. You're of course watching the Planet Cruise TV show, and it's great to be with you. I always look forward to this show every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. We are of course live, and we have got 6 outstanding offers to tempt you with. Something for everybody tonight. It's a massive price reductions and some exclusive savings as well. We're also going to be joined by Luke from Carnival Cruises in about 5-10 minutes' time. He's got an amazing offer. But I'm joined by a great friend of mine. He's in his prime. Here he is, the one and only Keith Maynard.
I'm in the prime.
That's what my mum said the other week. She said, "Oh, Keith looks like he's in his prime." Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Because that's the kind of thing I imagine people to say about my dad. You know, when he was kind of.
No.
No, is that not like a nice way of saying you're getting on?
No, it's good. No,
oh, okay.
When people start saying to you, you're in your autumn years, that's when you start, you know, which is me. But listen,
well, thank your mum very much.
I will
do. That's really nice. I would appreciate that.
Keith's with us. He's a great friend of mine, but most importantly, Keith has worked on the cruise ships for years and years, haven't you?
Well, 15 years now in the industry.
I know.
12 at sea, 3 on land, and I've loved every second of it.
And Keith, his knowledge of ports and places is second to none. And between us, I mean, we've been on, oh, God, I don't count the amount of cruises, but yes.
Well, Sean, as we always say, is the Uncle Albert of cruising, so he always says, during the cruise.
But we've got such a great show. Thomson Cruises have got an exceptional deal.
It's an amazing repo on the new ship to the fleet, the Discovery.
Yeah. And last time we had a very similar cruise a few weeks ago, and it was a top seller.
It was incredible. Yeah. In fact, I posted something in the Facebook fan page for Thomson because I wanted people to get an opportunity to see this. It's a great deal. There's also an amazing Southeast Asian cruise with right at the end with Holland America, 5-star. There's an amazing all-included river cruise as well, going down the Danube with Emerald Waterways.
And the Celebrity Cruise came down in price, literally.
About 300 quid, didn't it, today? It was incredible.
Yeah, nearly 2 weeks for under £1,000. Now, you might be new to the show, and you might think, oh, I've never booked with Planet Cruise. Well, they are the biggest independent cruise agent in the UK, and here's some reasons why you should choose us tonight. So, first of all, cruise experts with first-hand knowledge. You know, people like Keith that have been on the cruise ships, that know the cruise industry. A great track record for customer service. It's always really high, isn't it, Keith?
Yeah, currently 96% online, you know, for our customer service rating, which is fantastic.
It even went up to 100 a few weeks ago, didn't it?
It did for a brief time, that's right, for the weekly score. And you can see there, we tailor-make all our cruise holidays to suit your needs. If you want a longer stay, you want something a little bit different, get in touch and let us know. And we do work with all the cruise lines. So although we're only going to show you 6 cruises tonight, we've got hundreds and thousands of cruises on all the different ships, and we're the #1 seller for most of the people, the #1 agent for most of the people that we work with.
Which means we can get exclusive deals and massive savings. Now, also, we'd love to invite you to a free show. And it's the River and Ocean Luxury Cruise Show. It's free entry, free parking, and it's on Thursday the 3rd of March. You can turn up any time between 1 and 7. You're going to be there, Keith, aren't you?
I'm going to be there. I'm going to be speaking about luxury cruising and river cruising, and of course there's going to be all the brands there within luxury cruising and river cruise represented, and some deals that you can't get anywhere else that are going to be given on the day. So it's a wonderful opportunity to come down and get involved.
And if I wasn't working, I'd turn up because you get a free drink as well. Luxury Cruise Show. Please register, because obviously spaces are limited, so please register on our website. The details at the bottom of the screen there, planetcruise.co.uk/Luxury Cruise Show. But we're going to start the show with an amazing offer with Royal Caribbean, the first company that I actually cruise with. I've cruised with several times on board the Vision of the Seas, and the price here starts at $679. And also we have got a free upgrade to the balcony. It's only $979 as well. And the flights are not just from Gatwick, they're from Birmingham and Edinburgh, Keith, as well.
Really great. We know we've got a lot of people that watch the show that live up in the north of the UK, right up towards Scotland and beyond.
Yes,
so
a lot of us northerners.
Deal for you.
Well, it's a beautiful cruise with a great itinerary, so let's take you on board. Now, this is the sister ship, isn't it, Keith?
Yeah, this is one of the same class, Grand River Seas, yes. And beautiful, beautiful ships. So these are, for Royal Caribbean, mid-sized cruise ships that still offer all the facilities. So again, the great thing about Royal Caribbean is it is an American cruise company that offers what we call multi-generational cruising. You've got something for everyone, whatever age you are, and you can go on with the whole family, and everyone will have an amazing time and then meet back up at dinner and discuss what they've done. And you can see there, amazing cuisine. This ship was recently had a massive millions of dollars worth of investment in 2013, a complete oasis makeover, and they put loads of new dining options in there, along with those new great entertainment options. You're seeing the acrobats falling down on the silks there, which is in the grand lobby. You can now watch movies out at sea under the
and that does make such a difference when a ship has a big makeover investment like that,
absolutely. And things like the Giovanni's table for your Italian, Izumi if you like your Southeast Asian cuisine. You've got the chef's table for that kind of intimate experience with just 12 people, and you get to have a chef cooking privately for you and get to see it all by the menu. And again, if you are travelling with a family, loads of young family orientated food options. Wow is the big word that Royal Caribbean use. And this particular ship, also, one little thing, has lots and lots of glass used in there, so it always feels like, it's daylight. There's always plenty of light flooding the ship and making it feel very much like an open plan, open space.
I tell you, you do realise, don't you, in the winter you really miss light. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Some days I travel to work, I don't even see the sunshine. But a lovely itinerary as well, this one. Starts off with a flight, which is included in the price, over to Venice. I mean, this is one of the best ports in the world to cruise out of, isn't it, Keith?
It's incredible, absolutely, Sean, and you can still cruise out of it, which is the great news. And to do so is just magical, because you get a chance to almost touch the St Mark's as you go past and see the wonderful Campanile. You get all the beautiful little islands that you're seeing on the outside.
And you're really close
like
to all as you cruise out, aren't you?
Absolutely, yeah. You're going right through the centre, and you really do feel like a giant passing through and looking down on this local life happening around you. So it's an incredible start to your cruise, it really is. And then your first port of call is you've headed down the wonderful mountainous Adriatic. So much to see is Dubrovnik. This is Croatia. This is a medieval walled city that hugs the mountainous Adriatic coastline. It's 1.3 miles of wall that you can walk there. A lot of Game of Thrones is filmed here. You can sometimes see it being filmed, and they'll let you watch it, which is incredible, so you might end up getting a wonderful private performance. Inside those walls, it's a car-free zone, it's cobbled streets, it's beautiful little piazzas, little churches, little fountains, and of course, nearby, you can go to Cavtat, where Edward VIII and Wallis Simpson famously eloped for their honeymoon. Beautiful place to go and have a relaxing soak on the beach. Relaxing day at sea, then we go over to Turkey, so now it's Kusadasi. I call it the land of genuine fake. Everything is available. Now, this is not it. This is of course Ephesus, which is the amazing ruined city which you can go and see. And this is the big highlight.
And is that quite close?
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes to get there, and it's incredible. The Library of Celsus, of course, which is world famous. Many people, Alexander the Great, John the Baptist, and Mary Magdalene, of course, who used to live here. And if you do stay in the city, great beaches. I mean, I went to the beaches, I went to a Turkish bath, go to a wonderful Turkish bath, get a massage, get that wonderful hot, cold treatment they give you with these wonderful, huge Turkish towel men, and then maybe go and experience a local Turkish kebab, or just go and barter for some amazing bargains. Then we're going through to Santorini. Now, of course, the Aegean, where we're in now, is full of many beautiful Greek islands, but this one is my absolute favourite. It sits on the top of this mountainous crater. It's basically a volcano that blew its top, and then all around the cauldron you've got these gorgeous little villages, these white cube Greek houses with these gorgeous blue dome churches. You've got a Multi village there in the harbour where you can get a great fish supper. That's just below Oya, which you can walk around to. It's about a 2 or 3 hour walk along the top of the cauldron. It's well worth doing. The views are stunning. There's amazing black sand beaches. There's some great sweet wine you can try.
It does look really pretty, doesn't it?
It's an amazing place. Yeah. Some people get married there because the views are so magical, Sean. They really are. Okay, then we're going through to Kataklon. Again, we're sticking with Greece now, but now on the mainland. And this really, the main highlight here is for you to go through to ancient Olympia. This is the birth of the original Olympic Games. The Olympic flag is still lit here, and it's a great chance to trace back the history of this incredible sporting contest. It's also a chance, if you don't want to do that, to go through to the Mercurio winery, which is near Pygos, and they've been producing wine for 150 years, and they show you the secrets of the grape that have been handed down through 4 generations of the family. So it's a great port of call. Relaxing day at sea before you're back to Venice. It's a cracking itinerary. I love the Eastern Mediterranean. Great temperatures.
I was going to say, so much to do. At this time of year, May, you can get some really nice temperatures.
Really good temperatures, Sean. You're on a ship that's got loads of open space, loads of great water options for you to get wet as well, and enjoy the fun on the open decks. And just so many great dining options as well. So it's a great opportunity.
I tell you what, when you think your flights are included, all of your meals, it's, you know, it works out less than £97 per person for that. And shows as well. I love the shows that Royal Caribbean do. That's the inside stateroom. Ocean views are available, but you do, if you go for the ocean view, you get an upgrade to the balcony as well. So I think that's a great start to the show. 679 return flights, as we mentioned, based either London Gatwick, Birmingham, or Edinburgh on the lead date there, which is the 14th of May. We have got flights from most UK airports, so other ones are available just for supplements, and the itineraries differ just slightly depending on departure dates there. By the way, every cruise, just to make it easier for you to search and when you're booking, every cruise has its own ID number. This one is 100920. And don't forget, you can either go on our website, but give us a call back now, because I know we're always busy on a Tuesday and deals do go quite fast. So 0203 6969 457. But we're joined by a very special guest who's back tonight with, I think, the best offer he's ever done on this cruise. Luke is with us from Carnival. Luke, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. Honestly, we say this every time, but we've never saw...
What about Paul Keith?
Oh, he left me hanging. I didn't see you hang. I got so involved in the deal. I just couldn't run away with it.
It's really sensitive, you know.
Honestly,
I'll be weeping myself to sleep tonight.
So, no, look, you always bring us a great deal, but you were thinking back.
Because I think we've even maybe featured this type of itinerary before, especially the New Orleans stuff. But this is the best ever price we've ever had that I can remember us ever having this deal at. So very excited about this one. We know it's going to do well. It's one of the best selling ships and itineraries out of the UK for UK guests, because it just really offers something for everyone. So I mean, we'll see when we go through the itinerary, but
it's amazing.
I mean, it really is. There's so much on there. And
Chicago, Memphis, New Orleans, and a great cruise.
You've got all of the fantastic music cities. You've got the incredible cruise in a very laid-back sort of resort-style American cruise, but you've also got all of these amazing different places that all offer such rich culture, especially from the music side of things within the States.
You could say, because of where you're going, you know, to Memphis and stuff, that it is the king of cruises.
Well, you could absolutely.
You're back, Keith, aren't you? Anyway, let's. By the way, flights are based on Manchester, be pleased to know as well. We have got London ones, but the lead price is based on Manchester flights as well. So we're flying you over to Chicago, aren't we?
Yeah, this is great. Very few opportunities that we feature, giving you a chance to go to the Windy City, the home, of course, of local boy Barack Obama. And it's a great city of live music. It's a phenomenal array of jazz and blues clubs packed into lots of these great little bars and cafes. Skyscrapers, of course. And you've got a great chance to enjoy a slice of pizza and eat outside. All the local people love to eat outside and have a bit of pizza. It's one of their big things. And there's a lot of whimsical public art as well. You're seeing some of it there. It's known as a city for that, as well as being a globe-spanning foodie culture, which is far cheaper than New York. So
I've always wanted to go there, but you're there for 2 nights in a fabulous hotel.
2 nights, that's right. And then, you're getting a chance to get on board an Amtrak train. You're getting overnight with the service with what's called roomette, and you go from Chicago through to Memphis. So this is an incredible dining experience on a wonderful scenic train ride with huge windows, great service. You're really being looked after. It means your journey has become, in a sense, an experience in itself. And then you're in Memphis. Wow, what can we say? This is the most exciting destination in the South, especially for music lovers. Visitors, of course, flock to this city. You've got the blues, the souls, the rock and roll, an unrivaled barbecue experience. You've got the Mississippi River on your front doorstep. I mean, this is the chance to go and walk down these faded downtown streets that are dotted with retro stores and diners, and of course also a chance to trace the roots of not only country music and rock and roll, but Elvis.
Of course.
An incredible thing here is that you are going to be staying for 2 nights in the Heartbreak Hotel, just opposite Graceland. So it's an amazing opportunity here, because you're really getting to the heart in a sense of the real history of this part of the world. And I would say go to the Stack Studios. They were shown here in the imagery. Johnny Cash, Isaac Hayes, named just a few of the people, of course, that have recorded there and made their names. Then you've got another. So you've had 2 days there in the wonderful hotel, the Heartbreak Hotel, with all that wonderful Elvis memorabilia, and then you're going to make your way from the hotel to the train station. You're going to board an Amtrak train from Memphis to New Orleans, and it's then in New Orleans where it gets even more interesting, because you've got another 2-night stay. This is before you've even got on board the amazing Carnival ship. And this now is bursting with European flavour. New Orleans is simply an assault on the senses. It looks, it smells so different from any other US port. It's known as the Big Easy. 40,000 buildings are listed on the National Register of Historic Places. And of course, you've got a great chance to explore the French Quarter, go through the hidden courtyards, the antiquated graveyards, and the hauntingly beautiful tombstones. You can actually also wander down places, of course, where you've got the wonderful live music and all the bars. We've seen pictures there of the guy playing the saxophone. And again, the food. It's a melting pot of culture. You've got African, French and Caribbean roots, and it's given a wonderful kind of Cajun and Creole flavouring to the food. So definitely get involved with that.
I'll tell you what, it's all been really, really exciting and great so far. And you haven't even got on your cruise yet, but here we go. So you're transferred to the Carnival Dream. So Luke, tell us about this wonderful ship.
So Carnival, the Dream class of ship is like our biggest class of ship. You've got Carnival Dream, Carnival Magic, Carnival Breeze. They've got loads going on. And the great thing about this is it fits so well with what you've just done land-based, is there's so many, there's live music in every venue. You can see here, there's live music in every single venue on the ship, all throughout the day, all throughout the evening. The food on board, again, I mean, it doesn't matter whether you like steak, Mexican, Asian, Italian, whatever your favourite type of food is, you'll find it on board. And the vast majority of things are included. And even when they're not, the value for money is just out of this world. It's a very, you see a lot of kind of relaxed, informal, sort of dress codes and relaxed atmosphere. People just really enjoying the time on the cruise.
Everyone's just having a great time.
Yeah, like, it's a very relaxed atmosphere on board.
The staterooms are lovely, by the way.
They're really big, and also they're very, very airy. Because there's a lot going on the ship, they keep them quite light, quite spacious, quite airy, so they're very easy to relax in. You've got the amazing spas, you've got the water parks.
You've got the dueling bars, don't you, as well, which is a feature of Carnival, which you don't get anywhere else in the industry. I love this. I've got up on deck.
I mean, you've got the bars out on deck. They bring DJs out on deck. There's, I mean, they just go all out. I mean, you've got your own pubs on board, Caribbean-style pub where we brew our own lager. I mean, there's just so many different. Every area has its own unique personality on board, and it kind of. You never feel like you're with that many people because everywhere is so unique and people are always trying something different.
I think it's just a fantastic cruise, isn't it? Anyway, let's show you. We're going to be visiting on that amazing ship.
See, on board that wonderful ship that Luke's just described to us so well, for 7 nights, you've got a couple of relaxing days at sea to enjoy all that food, enjoy all that entertainment, enjoy that new experience, that destination in itself, before you hit Mahogany Bay. This is Roatan, the largest of the Bay Islands that are owned by Honduras, noted for pristine coral reefs, beautiful beaches, lush tropical foliage, and very, very friendly people. And it really is a mecca for scuba diving. My best friend and his wife learnt to dive out here. And it's just an incredible place. And also there's some cheeky local residents as well that you can't.
Oh yes.
The white-faced capuchin monkeys who are so cute. They're a bit cheeky. They really are. They're light-fingered, but they're really gorgeous. And then we're going from here through to Belize, located at the base of what we call the Yucatan Peninsula. The country's dense rainforest is dotted with mine ruins that you're seeing here. It's also home to a wide range of tropical wildlife, ranging from jaguars to ocelots to macaw and howler monkeys. Just look at that beautiful big cat. I wish I could put it on a lead and walk it. Take a motorboat ride through the Belize River, which is teeming with crocodiles and iguanas sunning themselves on the rocks, or head out here out to the Blue Hole. And I'll tell you what, I've been on that Blue Hole. I've dived around that Blue Hole, and it really is absolutely stunning. Okay, then we're going through to Cozumel. So now we're over in Mexico. Mayan myths, of course, or the Mayan myths that rule that Cozumel was once home to the gods. And you get that feeling when you explore it because it's got lovely beaches, it's got great drift diving, it's got some great chances to go and get some great duty-free gifts if you want to. But if you head inland, you get the kind of forests and also the Mayan ruins here. Tulum is one of the most favourites. Then you've got a relaxing day at sea before you're back to New Orleans. You get off and you fly back. It's an incredible opportunity. And best of all, if you're in the north of the UK, it is flights from Manchester. Yeah. So once again, this is a great opportunity. It really, really is.
That's an incredible journey, though.
It really is. I mean, if you consider that you've got all of that area of the States, 3 completely different types of Caribbean island, all your flights, and the great thing about Planet Cruise, I mean, they're one of our biggest agents, not only being the biggest agent in the UK, they recently won some awards for being one of our absolute top best agents. they can change everything and really sort of change the itinerary and make it very unique to each customer. Incredible drinks packages on board, or you can make it all inclusive, or if you're only a wine drinker, there's a separate wine drinks package. I mean, really, you got the best of all worlds.
Carla,
The theatre looks massive.
I was going to say, Carla here on Twitter, remember if you do want to tweet, it's at Planet Cruise or at Beefy, and she's at Orange Martini. Carla said, oh wow, now this is a trip of a lifetime. 15 nights, Chicago, Memphis, New Orleans and the Caribbean. Hashtag looks amazing.
Well,
She's obviously a woman of taste.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Now, we looked back. We think this is by far the best price we've ever done on this type of staying cruise with Luke and Carnival. 1479 is the price tonight. Don't know how long that price will stay. Return flights from Manchester, don't forget as well. You've got the 2 nights stay in Chicago and New Orleans, 2 nights in the world famous Heartbreak Hotel, of course. I'd have always loved to. It's good enough, isn't it? And the Amtrak train overnight from Chicago to Memphis, and the day train from Memphis to New Orleans as well. And price-wise, to be fair, they don't vary that much across the different dates there, you know, so choose which date you like, but the lead date is, of course, there on the 15th of May. Great upgrades to the ocean view and balcony. Luke, wow.
I know, literally, you just beat me to it saying about the upgrade prices, but also it is worth mentioning that this is throughout all of next year and the year after. So you mean really is a lot of flexibility with dates, flights, itinerary and everything. I mean, it really will be a once-in-a-lifetime cruise.
Put a smile on my face, Alan.
Yes.
And I bet nobody ever comes back from that cruise and stay and says, oh, I'm bored. I was bored. How could
Never.
you be? You
No
know?
one comes back from any Carnival trip. It really
No.
is. We're the fun cruise lines, the fun ships. There's so much going on. There really is.
Luke, thank you so
much.
much. Amazing offer.
Yeah,
We think it's the best ever price. Yes, you remembered Keith as well.
Thank you very
Shook
much.
my hand. I'm
guys.
not going to wash now.
Oh, well, you know, I can sign it for you later, Keith. It's fine.
Now, behave yourself, boys. Now, what's coming up next? Oh, Luke, you're supposed to wait. Don't worry. You're fine. Don't worry. We're live. We'll let you off. Blame Keith for distracting you. Anyway, we've got a fantastic river cruise coming up now with, of course, Emerald Waterways. Let's take you on board. Here we go, Keith.
Yeah, now this is a wonderful opportunity. We're really hot on river cruising. At the moment, it's the fastest growing part of the cruise industry. So this is an amazing opportunity now to see and experience Emerald Waterways. Wow, in fact, they were recently voted best value for money in Cruise Critics Editors' Picks for 2015. And the reason why is that they take care of so much. You've got your travel, your transfers, you've got the tours, you've got all your meals, all included in the price of the holiday on these beautiful ships. And all the ships were built from 2014 onwards and only have 182 passengers. They've all been christened by Twiggy, so the kind of UK style icons.
Oh,
so
yes.
you can see where we're going with this now. And it's incredible. You've got complimentary beer, wine and soft drinks served with lunch and dinner. And they've replaced the run-of-the-mill French balconies with these amazing new windows that lower down and they open air into the balcony. The kind of the top half lowers down. I think we'll see an image of it later. The food on board is absolutely stunning. And again, you get all your food included in that wonderful White Star service. You can see that a white glove service that they give you with Emerald Waterways, and loads of spectacular options. Because it's Europe's newest river fleet, you get lots of innovations like the onboard swimming pool that also converts into a cinema.
Really?
I know, it's incredible. So, I'm not a technician, but apparently it does
It
work.
does.
And this, you see the windows here. You see this window's going to now go down. The top bit here, actually, the top bit of that
Goes all the way
motorising
down.
lowers down, and that allows fresh air into the cabin. It gives you that real balcony experience. That's unique within the industry. It's really, really incredible. But they are boutique ships. They're beautiful and amazing value.
Now, talking of value, if you book tonight, we've got a saving of £500 off the brochure price. You'll also get €300 on board to spend per stateroom and free Wi-Fi as well. So, bearing in mind, all your drinks you said with lunch and dinner are included.
That's right. Tours included, transfers.
Really good.
Incredible.
Anyway, talk us through then, Keith.
Okay, so an incredible opportunity to start here because you're flying out to Budapest and then you're getting on board. You've got your overnight on board first in this incredible city that you're going to get to explore. But actually, when you get on board, you'll have a chance to really explore the ship and straight away get on board in that heated swimming pool and the bar and the spacious sun deck. Day 2, after your overnight, you get to explore Budapest in more detail. It's Eastern Europe's liveliest and most cosmopolitan city. You get a guided tour of the city included, takes you through the Royal Palace of Buda that you're seeing there, the Hilltop Castle complex with the Fisherman's Bastion, the Matthäus Church, and the chain bridge that links Buda and Pest, because of course it's 2 separate cities, Budapest.
I've been there quite a few times. It's really quite magical.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Loads
and then
there.
later on, you get free time, and maybe you want to go and visit the thermal baths, the city
lovely.
markets.
Yeah, I've done those.
I can see you relaxing in them in your pair of your tiny whiteys. And then go on the ship in the evening for a nighttime cruise along the Danube under the numerous bridges, and you enjoy a traditional Hungarian dinner with some folk dancing and music, all that on board, so that's included. Then Bratislava's next in Slovakia, and this is set on a crossroads of ancient trade routes at the heart of Europe. It's the capital of Slovakia, and embodies a great variety of culture here, primarily Celtic, Roman and Slavic. You get a sightseeing tour, including the enchanting old city with its town hall. You get to see the Murbach Palace and the Gothic Cathedral of St Martin. And then the highlight is in the afternoon, you go to a local home and you're hosted with a local Slovakian family.
Really?
Yeah, so you have an afternoon tea with a local Slovakian family. That's all included. And then in the evening, the captain is going to welcome you with a gala dinner on board. So it's an incredible day. Then the next day, day 4, you're in Vienna, the city of waltzes as it's known. You get to explore the capital, and you get a drive along what we call the Ringstrasse. You see the world-famous opera house, the Spanish riding school, the town hall, the Hofburg Imperial Palace.
How beautiful is it?
St Stephen's Cathedral,
Yeah.
one of the most stunning pieces of cathedral architecture in the world. And then your foot guide's going to take you to the grounds of the palace. And of course, you'll go into the centre where that St Stephen's Cathedral stands proud, right in the centre. And then later, we get time to explore yourself, maybe get some of the chocolate cake, which is incredible in Vienna. And the coffee, of course, that it's famous for. And then the next day, Melk and Dürnstein. This is Austria. And this is in the wine-growing region. Melk is home to an imposing 900-year-old Benedictine abbey, which you're seeing here, which is incredible. One of Austria's finest pieces of what we call Italian Baroque architecture. It's got ornate gold leaf on the wall. And then later on, the ship sails through the spectacular Wachau Valley, which is lined with medieval castles and great vineyards in the heart of the wine region. And there's a castle here where Richard the Lionheart was imprisoned after he came back from the Crusades in the 12th century. So the great thing as well, you get a chance, there's another what they call Emerald Active Tour, a guided biking tour along the Danube River. All that included. Passau next, Germany. Okay, so go straight through now to Passau, Germany. Cobblestone streets, graceful arches welcome you in the graceful city of Passau. You get a morning walking tour again included, strolling through the old town's narrow alleys, up to the hilltop Oberhaus Fortress. And then you get a great chance to see some beautiful tours that are included, because there's another tour actually if you wanted to do this, where you go out to Salzburg. You'd have to pay a little bit extra for this. This is the one that isn't included, but you go to the home of the Sound of Music, the birthplace of Mozart.
Oh, nice.
It's an UNESCO World Heritage Site, so it's a great place to go. Then the next day we're through in Regensburg. So this is great. An amazing opportunity here for you to see one of Germany's best preserved medieval cities. You have a guided walking tour, a chance to stroll across one of the oldest bridges that crosses the Danube and see the city's architectural highlights, including the old town hall. And in the evening, because you then go to Kelheim, but then in the evening you get a Bavarian band on board. Bavarian, I say Bavarian. How posh am I? A Bavarian, darling. It's a Bavarian band that perform on board the ship. And then the next day you get back to Nuremberg. A city that's incredible, and watch the sailing to Nuremberg, because you go past these incredible huge canal which goes through basically with all these docks, and it's a real masterpiece of engineering. So it's a great opportunity for you to see this river that flows from the Alps through to the Black Sea. Some of the locks are as high as 25 metres, so it's a great opportunity for you to see the captain's skill as he navigates them. So that's the final port, and then you fly back. You get off and you fly back home. So incredible, great cruise here, right down the Danube.
I actually think it's amazing, because when you think you've got exclusive free airport parking, free €300 on board, I mean, I'm trying to think how you'd spend that, because I mean, so much is included. I don't know.
That's the thing, there is so much included.
Yeah.
That's the money that you could maybe, I don't know, put to treating yourself for a couple of things on board.
Yeah.
You know, but you are getting all your drinks and your food anyway.
And your shopping excursions and your tips.
Yeah.
You know, so it's...
And free Wi-Fi.
Yes, It's going to be really hard to spend anything on this
So you
cruise.
can post all your updates. You can post updates on, send us updates on Twitter and Facebook with photos of you in these destinations.
Now, I'm going to draw your attention to prices because they are exceptional across the board, but you will notice that the price in October is only $989, that lead date. We do think that one's going to go really quickly. You can even get the balcony for $1359, but the river view is exceptional on that day. So it's very good across the board, actually, Keith, isn't it? It really is.
When you consider what you're getting, but then again, when you see the value of that particular date in October, 989, that we've managed to get a special for you tonight, that is such incredible value.
Well, I don't want to rush anybody, but you can actually book that with a deposit of £250 per person. But I would do that one now because I think it's going to be well. The show's always busy, but I think we're going to be exceptionally busy tonight. Now, Keith loves taking pictures himself, but we don't want to see all Keith's pictures, so we'd like to see yours. And we've got Ellen Jones, and she's just been on this cruise, by the way.
Yeah, she has one. Emerald Sun down the
Yes.
river. It's a lovely photo that she sent
That's a
in to
really
us.
nice picture.
It's a lovely picture, isn't it?
Yeah.
You see the great city in the background there. So if you have got photos that you would like to send us of you on your cruises, we would love to see them. Put the hashtag Planet Cruise Capture, and again, you can stick them on Facebook, on Twitter, and also Instagram. We would love to find out more about what you get up to in your free time.
We've also got some big news with Regent Seven Seas Cruises. These are a 6-star luxury cruise company. I'll be honest, they're on my wish list. They've got sale prices right now starting from $1,999, and with Regent, everything is included, Keith, isn't it?
Absolutely everything. This is 6-star all-inclusive plus. And they're small ships, incredible itineraries. They're sailing to the heart of a destination. I mean, when you say 6-star, this is the very best, Sean. I believe even give you an idea that the entertainment team on board, their suits are made by kind of Calvin Klein and Gucci. It's that kind of detail.
But every single aspect of the cruise is included, and you will receive that exclusive Fortnum and Mason hamper as well, won't you?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you do.
Anyway, look,
I'm trying to wangle myself one of those.
They look nice. Anyway, we have got the most incredible offer with Thomson Cruises. Now, last time we brought this, we did the reverse cruise, didn't we? The reverse itinerary.
Yeah, we did going out to the Caribbean.
Yes.
Now this is coming back from the Caribbean.
And it honestly melted down the phone lines. It was a top seller of all time. We've got it back tonight, 30 nights, all inclusive, from Barbados to Majorca, and it's adult only, 1259. Wow.
Well, we should stress that obviously this video we're showing you now is a generic video showing you Thomson Cruises. This is the latest ship though that you're going to be going on, which we haven't got imagery for yet, which is called Thomson Discovery. I know if all the people watching who are Thomson fans, and there's hundreds and thousands of people that watch the show that love Thomson, and they will be very aware of what this ship has, because it's going to really be a game changer for Thomson. It was the former Royal Caribbean Spender of the Seas. You can have 8 dining options, 2 new signature restaurants, including one called Gallery 47, another one called the Snack Shack. The ship, of course, launches on June the 9th, later this year, and it's going to be based in Palma de Mallorca for the summer, and it goes out to the Caribbean. This is the cruise coming back from the Caribbean. You're going to have you're going to have that amazing Thomson atmosphere, that amazing Thomson entertainment. I was 6 years as a cruise director for them. I know what this is about. It's going to be an incredible experience, and these transatlantics are the best. They really are. The atmosphere on board, Sean, it's absolutely magical. You're going to have all of that wonderful Thomson experience in this amazing ship, and this really is, compared with the rest of the fleet, this is completely different. This is a game changer for Thomson, a very exciting opportunity for you to have a real modern cruise experience with this amazing company that have family values and a traditional British experience within cruising.
It really, really is going to be a top seller tonight. Now, it starts off with a flight to Barbados, obviously that's including the price. Based on, and this is really important as well, Gatwick, Birmingham or Manchester. That's included in the price.
That's included, so really good variety straight away. It's one of the things people always comment about. I'll say that again, Gatwick, Manchester and Birmingham. So 3 different options depending on where you are in the country, and this is an adult only as well. So really good opportunity here. So you're heading out from Barbados, and you've got your 13 nights cruising as you kind of head out of Barbados, Little England as it's known, affectionately beautiful destination of beaches and cricket and rum. Your first proper port of call is going to be Castries, which is St Lucia. This is incredible. You look at the Pitongs there, or as the locals call them, the breasts of the island, very Madonna-esque, as I like to say. You've got the world's only drive-through volcano called Sulphur Springs, which is well worth going to experience. You've got great opportunities to head into the jungle, mountainous interior, or to haggle in the markets for some great jewellery, or head onto the beaches. My favourite beach is Rodney Bay. Spent a couple of nice birthdays there, sipping strawberry daiquiris, doing a bit of waveboarding and really getting involved. It's incredible. Then we're going through now to St John's. It's the largest of what we call the British Leeward Islands, and this is Antigua. Incredible. And of course they boast that they've got a beach for every day of the year. I didn't get to do all of them during my time at sea. I managed to do probably about 60 of them. But my favourite was not bad. My favourite was called Darkwood on the far side of the island. But this is an incredible island. You've got Stingray City here, where you can literally hold and feed stingrays in the open water. You've got the Canopy zipline adventure, the zipline tour above the Antiguan rainforest, Shirley Heights. And of course the history of Nelson's dockyard as well, where he of course had his fleet quartered here in 1784.
Now you've actually got 6 days at sea where you're going to be sunbathing,
Incredible.
where you're going to be relaxing. And Keith, you were telling me that Thomson, they put on loads.
Yeah, well,
of extras
as a
at
cruise
days at
director,
sea.
you know, this is what we do. You double your entertainment options. You get guest speakers on board. You get celebrities travelling on board to talk and to share with people. You get all the amazing shows that they're famous for. You get plays. You get great quizzes, the live music. You get such a super friendly crew. And again, for people that cruise with Thomson before, you're going to see the best of the rest of the fleet pulled onto the ship and be there. All those that wonderful smiley welcome. It's going to be an incredible opportunity, and lots of balconies. And this is something Thomson guests are not used to. The amount of balcony options they're going to get on this ship as well.
And don't forget, the 6 days at sea, you've got your all-inclusive drinks package as well. So you're going to be fine, aren't you?
Oh, mate, I'll tell you what. You're going to have the rum cocktails coming out of Caribbean and get back on board, and then 6 days of whatever rum cocktail you want as you head on. Then we're arriving in the hanging basket of the Atlantic, Funchal, Madeira, a bewitching collection of cobbled streets, quaint museums, buzzing cafe life. It's a spellbinding portion of Portugal. I love this. I want to retire here. We always talk about this. You can have afternoon tea as Winston Churchill used to. You can explore these huge, great coastal cliffs. You can go down. You can toboggan down on the concrete from Monte and the botanical gardens. It's
a
beautiful.
lovely place.
It really is. And whatever you do, try a espadada, which is the beautiful Portuguese hanging beef on skewers, and it literally melts in the mouth. Relaxing day at sea, then we go to Spain. So Portugal to Spain, Malaga. The Costa del Sol. You're still going to have the heat, you're still going to have the fantastic experience here. This is all part of what we know as the Moorish Kingdom of Granada. Has the best tapas in Spain. It's the heart of what we call the Andalusian bullfighting region. Then we're going to move on from here, and Picasso as well. It's where he was born. It's a great museum. And then Ibiza's next. Mountainous Ibiza, known as the White Island, the Isla Blanca, because of a dazzling white on the traditional houses and churches. It's got a real Greek island feel. Great beaches. You know about the nightlife, of course, but it's such a pretty, beautiful island. And Ibiza town itself, medieval complex. Really, really, really enjoy exploring that.
And then Palma Mallorca, of course, to finish. Now, an amazing opportunity to book this tonight. You're getting a free upgrade to all-inclusive. We do know that, so we brought the reverse itinerary of this recently, and it was a top seller. So my advice would be to book tonight if you can, and you only need a deposit, don't forget. So you get all-inclusive, all tips and service charges, and all of your drinks. There's a great single special 1679. The flights are from Gatwick, Birmingham, or Manchester, and it's an adult-only cruise for the best part of 2 weeks there on board the latest ship with Thomson, the Thomson Discovery. It works out something ridiculous at under £75 per person per night. That's an absolute steal. I'd like to book that one myself. ID number 112193. Now, it's only 7 days till I go on my next celebrity cruise, I'll let you know.
Rub it in, rub it in.
I'm excited. And we've got an exceptional celebrity cruise for you right now on board the Eclipse. And the price has just come down to under £1,000 for this one. It is amazing. So let's take you on board.
Launched in 2010 by round-the-world English yachtswoman Emma Pontin, the multi-award-winning Celebrity Eclipse is one of the most beautiful and well-appointed ships I've ever had the pleasure of sailing on. Welcome to modern luxury. There's daily enrichment opportunities on board with hands-on art classes, Rosetta Stone language courses, engaging public speakers, and even a chance to polish your jive or learn Zumba. Best of all is this place. It's called the Lawn Club. Real grass, expansive views, live concerts, lawn bowls, croquet, and just behind me, the excellent hot glass show. Each one of Eclipse's 12 bars has its own unique feel. Try a new wine or two at Cellar Masters. Lovers of luxury will adore the skill of the mixologists at the world's first ever world-class bar. But if you like to be in the heart of the action, then definitely try the Martini Ice Bar. Over 100 amazing cocktails, juggling bartenders, and the chance to write your name in the ice. There are 10 restaurants to choose from, so as you cruise around the world, so do your taste buds. You can dive into a delicious plate of true rustic Italian cuisine at the Tuscan Grill, or devour a plate of filet mignon in the French-themed and Michelin-star quality Muranos. But for something that sums up celebrity in a nutshell, you simply must try cuisine. The menu is presented on an iPad, and it includes things like sushi lollipops, lobster escargot, popcorn fish, and disco shrimp. I tell you what, eating has never been so much fun. The plush main theatre on board of Celebrity Eclipse offers cutting-edge shows to rival the West End, Vegas and Broadway, with musical theatre tribute shows and song and dance spectaculars. Designed by a very talented group of 5 ladies, and with 6 different varieties to choose from, all of Celebrity Eclipse's staterooms offer true modern luxury. From comfortable inside staterooms through to these gorgeous suites, which feature floor-to-ceiling windows, panoramic balconies and your own private butler. Trust me, once you've unpacked, you won't ever want to leave.
Yeah, I absolutely love that ship, don't you?
Oh, it's,
the Eclipse. She's won loads of awards, hasn't she?
It's kind of my secret favourite. I kind of... You shouldn't have favourites, should you? Because there's so many great ships, and every ship has its benefits.
But definitely one of our favourites.
It's just so incredible. It really is.
You're going to have a great time. And you're only going to spend £999. So we're cruising from Southampton. That means you can take as much luggage as you like. It means that your holiday begins straight away, and we've got a couple of days at sea to really get to know and explore the ship, haven't we?
We have, and go up on the lawn club and feel that grass in between your toes. Okay, Vigo is your first port of call on the slopes of the snow-capped Monte del Castro. Overlooks this huge bay. You're seeing some of the coastline there of Vigo. You might even hear the Celtic legacy of bagpipes still being played, because it was the Celts that first settled this in 600 BC. This is real Spain. It's green Spain. It's where the local Spaniards come to holiday. It's great for wine tasting, because you've got the Albarano white grape produced around here, all the vineyards on your front doorstep. You've also got Santiago de Compostela on your front doorstep, and great fish. Go and eat some fish. Relaxing day at sea before you then go to Funchal, Madeira. I've already talked about Funchal very recently, so we'll move on, but what a great start to your itinerary here.
Now, the temperatures are getting warmer and warmer now, aren't they?
We are, because we've hit the Canaries, and this is where we now always say 355 days of sunshine a year, and we love Tenerife. I mean, who doesn't like Tenerife?
It's a lot prettier than I first thought, because when I was younger, I used to just go to quite a lot of the commercial areas, but actually...
Oh, you've got to get out.
Yeah.
You've got to explore it. Yeah, you've got to stick it. You really have, and it's because you've got Laura Park, yes, if you want to go for the award-winning wildlife park, but you've got Mount Teed there. You've got the wonderful... There's Laura Park. It's incredible, the wonderful sea life shows they have. But Mount Teed is an incredible national park that is well worth exploring. Then we go to Gran Canaria, and again, a different feel. Each island has a different feel. This has golden dunes that are drenched in this year-round sunshine. You've got these rugged mountains, these pretty whitewashed villages, and you've also got a chance to head out into the Arucas Mountains and to go to the banana capital, Arucas itself, which is famous for its quaint cobbled streets, these pretty whitewashed houses, and this great Gothic church which is carved out of volcanic rock. And go dolphin spotting as well, because it's great for dolphins around here. Relaxing day at sea, and then we're over to the Portuguese mainland, to the capital. You're going to sail in the Batagas River through into Lisbon. I love this place. Lisbon has long been one of my favourites. It's up there for me with the likes of Barcelona, because it's a real beautiful city. It's had a massive impact on the world because of the maritime heritage here, and you're going to see that with the monuments of discoverers and the wonderful Belle Tower that dates back to the 15th century that sit along the river line. You've also got the incredible hills and wonderful cobbled streets, maybe going up in the old, what they call the Alfama, which is the oldest part of Lisbon. And then you've got the Baxia, the shopping area, where you go down and you'll see these shops that have been owned by families for centuries, little haberdasheries.
Oh, lovely.
It's incredible. And go, if you can, go to the Santa Justa elevator and go to the top and get a glass of port and look out over the whole of Lisbon. It's perfect. Then you've got an overnight there, which is really special and quite rare. So 2 full days. Then you've got some relaxing days at sea, 2 of them, before you're back to Southampton. This is absolutely incredible. I'm thinking of booking this tonight myself because of the price, Sean. I mean, look at that price, and the family of 4 is blinding because it's all inclusive.
It is. Now, so if you go for the family of 4, we should say.
Yeah.
Yes. If you do want all inclusive, you will get a free classics drinks package if you book an ocean view and above. And we're actually giving an upgrade as well, ocean view to balcony on this one. Now, as well, what's that amazing price of $999? We've got exclusive free parking at Southampton. That would cost a lot of money for 2 weeks, wouldn't it?
It really would.
Yeah.
For 2 weeks, you're looking at probably around about £140, £150, Sean.
Now, if you do decide to upgrade and go for the ocean view and balcony, you will get the free classic drinks package as well. And this is a really great drinks package. So it's the one that I always have myself when I book with celebrity, because, and I know, you know, please do drink sensibly on your cruises, but drinks packages, they also include lovely things like teas and specialty coffees and your sorted juices and bottled water. So a great drinks package with some fantastic spirits, of course, as well. Now, you might also want to go for a Sky Suite. We'll give you the price of this in a few moments' time, but I've never had one of these, actually, Keith. Have you?
I've explored them.
Have you?
I haven't actually had the experience firsthand, but no, I mean, yeah, you get the butler service, you get the complimentary dinner for 2 in a specialty restaurant of your choice, 24-hour complimentary room service, the bottle of wine, in-suite dining, canapes, hors d'oeuvres, fresh fruit, and then exclusive access to the suite-only restaurant, which is a new restaurant which has just opened on board. And Bulgari luxury bath toilet.
And a beautiful room, as you can imagine.
Oh, incredibly spacious.
Price-wise, you can see there, same prices on the lead date. You can see there, 3rd of October, or the 16th of October, both of those are $999, I should say. Great price on the balcony. And as Keith mentioned, a family of 4, including drinks, starts at $3,949. Bear in mind you wait for 2 weeks on this one as well. And we've also got a great deal on the Sky Suite there as well. Now, again, we do expect, I mean, celebrity are always popular on the show, but we do expect this one to go very, very quickly. And what tends to happen, by the way, many of you regulars will know this, if something's exceptionally popular on the night, prices do tend to creep up. So if you want this one, the ID number there is 87284. But without further ado, we've got one final cruise for you with the one and only Holland America. And this is a fantastic Singapore and Indonesia explorer with stays as well. So, first of all, we fly to Singapore. We're there 2 nights in a 5-star hotel.
We are. What a great start. So you're right, 2 nights in this 5-star hotel in the heart of Singapore. This is South Asia's, my favourite metropolis in Southeast Asia. Chinese shop houses of red tiled roofs, these great Victorian buildings, these Arab bazaars. You've got Gucci and Vuitton that you can shop for in Orchard Road. You've got the great night safari with 900 nocturnal animals you can explore. You can go to Raffles Bar, get the Victorian heritage there, try the origins of a Singapore sling in the long bar. And you've got Majorca Bird Park, the world's largest walk-in bird aviary.
I was in Singapore last year, loved it, but I wasn't there long enough. I was only there a day. You're there actually two nights.
You can't spend too long in Singapore. Then you're getting on board the Volendam for 12 nights cruising. We're going to see here about this 5-star American cruise line that have been sailing now for just over, it's nearly 140 years. They've been taking people around the world, yes. They're incredible, Sean. And there is a great opportunity here for you to enjoy their cuisine. They're well known for their excellent cuisine.
And you can see here, beautiful, beautiful ships. So they are 5-star. They're known for great service, great quality. And, you know, on a cruise ship, there's something for everybody. So great dining options. We saw there the gym, the spa, live music. Whatever food you love, then, of course, there will be a cuisine to suit your palate. Service on board a cruise ship, if you've never cruised yet, it is exceptional. It's unlike any hotel service that I've ever experienced. Standards are just off the scale. Looking at the champagne bar there, of course, as well. But what I love about cruising is it's all so easy. You know, everything's there. You don't have to look for great entertainment or a great restaurant. It's all on board. this fabulous floating resort, of course, and Holland, America, a 5-star luxury. So, Keith, where's our first stop?
Okay, so your first port of call after a relaxing day at sea is Jakarta, and this is great. This is your chance to see Indonesia's largest city and very exotic capital. You can visit the National Museum of Indonesia, which chronicles 16 centuries of history. You can maybe wander the streets of the old town and learn about the Dutch colonial architecture, or about just over 30 miles away you've got Bogor, and you've got the Taman Safari Park, and this is recognised as one of the world's most successful breeding centres of endangered species. It's absolutely stunning. You see Chinese bears, tigers and rhinoceroses, albino tigers as well.
Oh, really?
Really well worth going. Then we're going through to Semarang. This is just across the Kedu Plain, and you've got Java, of course. This is on the island of Java. You've got one of the greatest man-made wonders of the world. You're seeing it here. It's the ancient temple of Borobudur. It's the largest Buddhist temple in the world, and it lay under volcanic ash for nearly a millennium until it was discovered, or rediscovered in 1814 by treasure hunters. Then we're going through to Surabaya. This is the capital of what we call the province of East Java, and it's known as the City of Heroes. It's got some incredible, look at that, Bromo volcano. Absolutely mouth-watering and stunning. But you also got the old city that you can explore, again with this wonderful Dutch architecture, and heading through to the really atmospheric Arab Quarter and Chinatown. Relaxing days at sea before you then go to Komodo Island, probably my favourite part of this itinerary.
It's on my wish list, actually.
Incredible. The whole you have to do a tour because it's a protected biosphere, and it's the home to these boys and girls. They grow up to 10 foot in length. They weigh over 300 pounds. They hunt in packs. It's the Komodo dragon. Ooh. And they were discovered by Dutch sailors just over 100 years ago. Can you imagine what they thought when they saw them? Now, then we go to Lombok. This is Indonesia still, of course. This is such a wonderful, in-depth experience of Indonesia. 18,000 different islands, but you're getting to see a few of them. Crystalline waters. This is basically just opposite Bali. It's like Bali was 40 years ago. So without all the commercialism. It's like stepping back in time. Dramatic beauty, rice terraces, plantations of the south, a tropical rain and cloud forests of the north, and you've got Mount Rinjani, Indonesia's second highest peak, a magnificent volcano, which soars over 12,000 feet. Okay, then we're going to take you now to Bali. So you've gone from stepping back in time to more the present day. And Bali's great. I mean, you've got these dense cork forests that are haunted by these gregarious long-tailed monkeys that swing through the trees, these amazing beaches with the huge spas where you can get pretty much any treatment you want, and temples hidden away in the middle of the forest, overtaken and surrounded by these gorgeous cheeky monkeys. That's the temple to Hanuman in the middle of the Ubud monkey forest. It's incredible. And then from Bali, we're going over to Probolinggo, again in Indonesia. You've got Mount Bromo here again. You've got a massive 600-foot Madakapura waterfall and a beautiful 14th century Jabun Buddhist temple, which is cut from this red stone and absolutely magical. This is East Java, and they do bull racing here. And it's really interesting. So great opportunity to really get to see a different part of Indonesian life. Every island is different, and every island has its own cultures, and it's so magical.
Again, this is what is so great about cruising. You get to see so much in one holiday.
You've unpacked once when you're on board the ship, and you've seen all those different parts of the world.
Final few days at sea, of course, and then back to Singapore. We disembark, and you fly home, of course. So, love that one. What a show tonight. So, 1759, return flights are based on London Heathrow. But again, you know, if something's not right on a cruise, or, you know, you're looking thinking, oh, I don't live near London, we can always, generally speaking, find flights from most UK airports, and that 2-night stay in the 5-star hotel in Singapore, of course. Right. What we're going to do now is just have a recap of these 6 fantastic offers that we've had live tonight with Planet Cruise. So we started off with Royal Caribbean International on board the Vision of the Seas, and this is at just $679. However, if you go for an ocean view, you'll get a balcony, so we've got a free upgrade there. Return flights, now they are based on London Gatwick or Birmingham or Edinburgh on that lead date. But again, we have got flights available from most UK airports as well. And the ID number for that one is 100920. Love that one there. It's beautiful places. Then we had Luke on the sofa, and he brought us we think this is the best price we've ever had on this cruise and stay with Carnival. Return flights, they're based on Manchester, and then whenever we show flights from Manchester, we do tend to get lots and lots of calls coming in. You also get the 2-night stay in Chicago and New Orleans, 2 nights in and a hotel I'm dying to visit. It's the world famous Heartbreak Hotel in, of course, Memphis, and the Amtrak train journey. I've always wanted to do that as well, Keith.
Oh.
Oh, that is good, isn't it? 1479, best price we think we've had on that one. Then, Keith, we moved on to a river cruise, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. This is incredible. This is a great chance for you to head down the heart of one of Europe's greatest rivers. So much included here, such good value.
Yeah, €300 on board spend, free Wi-Fi, drinks with lunch and dinner, shore excursions and tips, they are all included. And free parking as well. Crazy price on that one. Then, Thomson, I know how busy we're going to be for this one. We say we did the reverse sighting a few weeks ago. It was a top seller. So, if you want this one, I would book it tonight. You only need to find a deposit, 1259. You're waiting nearly 2 weeks. And you've got all of your drinks and tips and service charges included tonight. And a great single price as well on that one, 1679. Bet you're getting loads of tweets on that one, Keith.
I am.
Flights, Gatwick, Birmingham or Manchester as well. Please don't procrastinate on that one. That's a big word for me.
Ooh,
I know.
Hamlet was a procrastinator.
Was he?
Yeah. According to Shakespeare.
Now, Celebrity were next. The price came down on this one. My notes literally a few hours ago looked to have a higher price on this. $999. You get a free classics drinks package if you go for an ocean view and above, and a free upgrade as well, ocean view to balcony, and exclusive free parking at Southampton. So, you know, even if you go for the inside cabin, beautiful staterooms, $999, and free car parking as well. And then our final cruise was with 5-star Holland, America. I think this was fabulous. Singapore, Indonesia, 16 nights, 1759. Just to remind you, if you want to find out more, we have got some availability left on our free River and Ocean Luxury Cruise Show. It's on Thursday, 3rd of March. Keith's going to be there. Loads of cruise experts. You get a complimentary drink. You get, there's some giveaways, there's competitions, good events.
Yeah, there is, and just a wonderful opportunity to get basically cruise bargains and opportunities that you won't see anywhere else that are just going to be available on the day.
And everything, just register tonight, get your name down, and you can do that on our website, of course. Register free today. Now, we've got a few hellos, a big hello to say to Simon.
Well, Simon, first of all, just to let you know that Simon, who's basically the MD of Planet, she's heading out tomorrow to see the building work happening at the moment on Harmony of the Seas, which is Royal Caribbean's latest ship. So check Twitter and Facebook for Planet Cruise updates on that, because it's going to be really incredible.
And you've got some tweets.
I do. I want to say hello to Martin Budd. Thank you for correcting my pronunciation on Danube. L.A. Burton said the Regent sale sounds very tempting. Danielle, the best thing about half term is being able to watch the show. Thank you so much. And Marilyn and Dave, hello to you as well, because they sent us a lovely photo.
Oh, thank you to everybody. We love being with you every Tuesday. I won't see you for the next 2 weeks because I'm on a cruise.